Hello everyone, welcome to a different kind of video. I'm going to be racing my dear friend Darkside Phil in MGS2, my least favorite Metal Gear game, but I'll play it nonetheless. I'm going to play at the same difficulty he is. I've never played this game on normal. I've played this on very easy and easy because I kind of suck at the game, but I want to compare to see how I handle normal. I might have played normal once in this game, but whatever. Now I'm going to say this up front. This capture device I have, what you're seeing is going to be slightly, kinda, tiny bit more delayed than what I'm reacting to. So I'm seeing it a little bit, in advance. I think there might be like roughly, last time I counted, I think it was like maybe 5 seconds delay or so. So, don't worry, I'm watching DSP's video alongside. I'm going to have him on mute because there's no need to have his... there's no need for dual audio here. Just you need my audio only. You don't really need to listen to Phil's commentary either. If you want to listen to his commentary, just go to his channel. But I'm gonna race him to see how far I can make it. And so on. So I'm at the title screen. I'm gonna see if he's at the title screen, etc. But yeah, as I said, I just want to make this really clear because I don't want there to be a discrepancy here. But there is a delay from your end. Like, when I'm recording, the recording itself of my gameplay will be delayed from my reaction. And probably maybe from what DSP is seeing as well. So, the DSP video and my picture-in-picture here is going to be the only thing you're going to see one-to-one. My gameplay will be delayed. I hope that makes sense. But to me, honestly, I don't think it's going to matter that much. Because, ultimately, you'll still watch the same stuff. So I'll have a timer myself. I'm gonna have a timer go when I'm playing, so you'll see. So I'll have the final time up, okay? And I'll show you the clock too, so you guys can get some verification on it, okay? So I'm not gonna start the timer until we get to the first the first cutscene. All right? So I'll lower it for me. So let's get started. I'm not load a game. I'm gonna start a new game. Oops. Yeah, see, I played on easy. But I'm not gonna do easy this time. So, let's see. DSP started. So I'm gonna pick normal. I'm gonna pick default. Again, I have him on mute, okay? Because you don't need dual audio, alright? So, oh shit, dog tags.
The Hudson River, 2 years ago. We had classified intelligence.
I'm gonna start the timer right now.
Gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses have been out in the cold too long.
Yeah, see, there's a delay. Because I'm at the cards right now. Saw Snake. I saw Snake. So now you're gonna see snakes. See? So there's that. That's how much the delay is. I might adjust DSP's camera thing too, so that maybe he's too big. Maybe I should just shrink him a little bit more. You know. So far, for what I'm seeing on my end, I'm pretty much in sync with his video. I know that's not what this looks like on when you watch the video. I just want to make it clear because I don't want people to get confused that like maybe I'm going at a slower pace or I missed the timing. It's timed very well on my end. What I'm seeing on my computer and on my TV, it's like 1-to-1. Again, the recording is different. I don't know why. So. Turn up the game audio a little bit. Oh. Nothing doesn't look that bad. Again, I'm seeing Snake, and my Snake and DSP's Snake kind of, lifting up and all that, so. Now, if he skips audio dialogue, I'll skip audio dialogue too. As far as the codec is concerned, unless it's one I really like to listen to. I will say that.
He'll know soon enough.
Oh, you know what? That's really weird. The gameplay's kind of like lining up decently on the recording. Kind of in the recording itself, but on my end, it's the same. So.
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear, Snake.
Kept you waiting, huh? I'm at the sneak point.
Everything going okay?
The stealth camo's busted. Landing impact.
We must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it. You're not in the military anymore.
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
The private sector's not so bad, is it? Privacy guaranteed?
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
You mean that thing with Naomi?
And I can't say I miss the chattering nanny.
Mei Ling's not so bad. That reminds me, I have to get in touch with her again about that new Natick flashware.
Diverting toys from the SSCEN again? Look, give her a message from me. Someone will find out, sooner or later. She's better off assuming it sooner and quit while she's safe.
Too true. Okay, Snake, let's get to work. You know how the technical specs of Metal Gear were sold on the black market after Shadow Moses?
All Ocelot's doing.
Exactly. And now every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor with all the other models. The only consistent description is that it's an amphibious, anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That explains why this one is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
The mission objective is to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being transported by that tanker and bring back photographic evidence. But I want you first to go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the bridge. We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
A little reconnaissance, huh?
There's too much we don't know about this new prototype. Capabilities, deployment method. We don't even know how close it is to completion. If we know where the testing arena is, I can start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Try to avoid confrontations. Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry, I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
Very good. Don't you forget that you're part of Philanthropy now, an anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
All right, let's look at your gear. Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a
I kinda wanna
Beretta
skip this.
M92.
I know the gameplay.
It's a little hard to work with
Oh,
because you
I
have
hate
to
the tanker
reload
system.
after each shot since the slide locks.
Better than scavenging at the mission site. Good suppressor, too.
The chemical stun will take effect in a few seconds and last for hours. You can take down an elephant with that thing. Check out the laser sighting, too. The effects of the anesthetic round will vary depending on what part of the body is hit. We're talking about a difference of tens of seconds between hitting limbs, chest, or head. As for the equipment... Hey, Snake,
cigars are better.
cigarettes? What's wrong with you?
It's kind of a lucky charm.
You haven't read the Surgeon General's warning, have you? Here's the digital camera. Works almost the same way as your old one.
Metal Gear Snap.
They don't look armed.
I might have to pause it when we get back to the game because I might be behind just a little bit.
Terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode
I'm
here.
like a sentence
Sure,
behind
and
you.
if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
No traces?
Oh, please. I'm too good for that.
But this might be a trap. Remember, there's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so. Those men, you wouldn't think they were anything but civilians from here.
With all the ships passing on the river and in the harbor, putting
Well, you know what? I
uniformed
might
Marines
catch
on
up with
the
him
deck
because I
would
might be
a
better
bad
at this
idea.
game than he is.
People can get a clear view of the water from Riverside, too.
You know what?
The
I
water
should have gone
line
my
is too
card
high. According to the navigational plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military trains you to watch for threats from
It is what it
starboard
is.
boat. That's SOP for counter-terror ops, too. Security should be tighter.
You worry too much.
Where's the target?
Satellite surveillance is a major international pastime these days. I'd say the cargo holds, safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds?
Looks like there are a few entryways into the crew quarters. The chopper. What? Looks like we're not the only ones after Metal Gear tonight.
Is that a chopper I just heard?
Affirmative. Probably another cavalry. What's their game? Hijack?
They're probably targeting the ship's controls.
Otacon, how many men do you need to take over a tanker of this size?
The ship is run by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
AKS 74U.
Sergey. Our dear friend.
Russians?
You sure?
No Marine barber touched that head of hair. I'm transmitting a photo. Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
I'm on it.
Looks like the tanker's theirs now. K-60 Kasatka.
Kasatka? Kamov chopper, right? Killer whale.
We need to get a fix on who they are.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not necessarily. It could be the KA-62, the civil model.
Look, Snake, all we need is the photographic evidence of Metal Gear. As long as we have those, we can put it online and blow the whole thing wide open. So no pyrotechnics, okay?
All right. I'll do my best.
This isn't like Shadow Moses. Reach me if anything happens. The frequency's 141.12.
How can I check in and save my progress?
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96. Sorry, but no Mei Ling this time. Call me on the codec when you want to save.
Got it.
I'll be waiting just past the Verrazano Bridge. You need to be off that ship by then.
Alright.
I'll be in touch.
Now we're on the gameplay part, so... Do I need to move anything? I should probably move him... wrong. Okay, I don't want to do that. Set that up. That's good. I want to move that. Right down here. Alright. Now, I shall begin. Oh, is that... Oh, that's... big trap grenades, I think. Oh, yeah. Here. That definitely sucks. Not me to do that. Unfortunately for Phil here, I kind of don't remember this game. I don't play this game that much. I play MGS3 a lot. Ooh. Got him. Ah. I almost thought I was gonna get fucked there. Almost thought I was. And I think he made it to the part where he met Vamp, so I think this is Monday's recording we're watching of Phil here. So I'm gonna stop when I reach Vamp, alright? So let's see how long it takes.
So it is the Kasaka. Russian choppers.
Yeah, excuse me.
Snake, did you find out where that ship is headed?
No, I'm looking at it. 35 degrees longitude, latitude around 58.
More than 500 miles off the coast of the Bermudas, out in the middle of the Atlantic. So the prototype is ready for solo testing. It's basically combat-worthy. That area is outside the Second Fleet's operational range, too. It must be a standalone Marine Corps project, which means this prototype Metal Gear must be designed for independent deployment, without any naval assistance. Anyway, analysis can wait till later. Snake, you need to go down to the holds and locate the actual metal...
Oh, you know what? I have one ration left. Wow. Fuck it. I don't need no rations.
Control room, communications, and engine room are under control. All entry and exit points to the tanker hold secured. Infrared sensors placed and operational.
Good work. Are the explosives in place?
Yes, they are all planted.
Listen, once we have what we came for, the tanker will be scuttled.
And the vehicle's pilot?
He's the only one who underwent the VR training. No one else can do it.
Are you sure you can trust him?
Your part in the mission is complete. You are to leave at once.
No, it's not over yet.
I can see the moon, even in this storm, pale as death. I have a bad feeling about this mission. You swore this to me, that you would leave the unit once the mission was complete. Do not worry, this is a country of liberty.
No, this is where I belong, with the unit. I have nowhere else to go. Father, I want to stay and fight.
There is no choice to make here, Olga. Need I remind you that you are carrying my grandchild? You will be on the helicopter out of here now.
Damn it.
Freeze! Hands over your head, now!
Jeez, that all looks really weird.
Toss your gun overboard, slowly. A woman. Show your face.
You men, you're all the same.
Who are you?
We are nomads. Wanderers.
I said don't move.
Americans, so you shoot women too.
I'm a nomad too. What else do you have there? Take the knife and toss it. Not there. Toss it overboard. Hold that position. Now, turn around.
You know what you're doing. It stopped raining. Not too shabby, is it? New York, I mean. And that brings our tour to its conclusion.
Scout knife with a surprise. You a Spetsnaz?
I think you deserve a little credit. No one's ever dodged that shot of mine. But no one gets lucky twice, either.
Alright. I'm gonna fight Olga.
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit is my life, my family. We've shared everything, all the bad and all the good.
God damn it!
I have nothing except the unit. Nothing else matters to me. Whoever you are, you're not stopping us.
Oh, now it gets hard. Harder. Oh, I unequipped the gun.
Take this!
Oh, come on.
Take this!
Got her! Oh! Dude, I thought I was gonna die. I literally was like, oh, she's gonna kill me. Got her. Oh, we needed one ration.
Cipher. Otacon, the ship appears to be under their control. The men have Russian gear, but I haven't been able to find out anything else about their origin.
I know who they are.
You do?
We've ID'd the old man,
Who is he?
Sergei Gerlukovich.
Gerlukovich, one of Ocelot's allies.
Yeah, the GRU colonel. He's the one Ocelot was supposed to meet up with after Shadow Moses.
They're after Metal Gear.
Everything's changed. This is not going to be as simple as we thought.
You could say that. I saw a surveillance remote just now. It looked like the Cipher.
A Marine
Wow.
Cipher T?
No, Army.
First the Marines, then the Russians, now the Army?
You're right. This isn't gonna be simple.
Snake, there's something I have to tell you.
What?
We didn't dig up this info about the new Metal Gear on our own. Not like usual.
How did you find out then?
It was a tip. An anonymous tip.
Anonymous? You've never trusted those. Why would you start now?
I have a younger sister, a stepsister. We have different parents. I only knew her for 2 years.
You've never mentioned her before. So?
The sender of the tip was EE.
EE?
Her name is Emma, but I always call her EE.
Emma? Emmerich?
Yeah, it just caught my eye, you know. I figured it was a coincidence, but I couldn't get it out of my mind. There's really no one out there who knows about her.
When was the last time you saw her?
Over 10 years ago.
You think it's a trap? To lure us out here?
I don't know. After I got the tip, I did break into the Pentagon system to get confirmation.
Okay.
Watch your back, Snake. Maybe I screwed up.
I've got a light-equipped USP. I can take them on now. There's no ammo, but it takes a 9mm.
I'll use the M9. I like the M9.
I'll find those
much better
around
gun.
here.
Don't raise too much racket with
Much
that
better
thing.
gun. I like the
I
M9
hear
a lot
ya.
more. The USP is okay, but I don't like doing lethal runs. So there you go. We got a ratchet. You know what? We'll take a picture. Oh.
Hey, Snake, you found it.
Okay, I'm done.
I'll
I'm not
explain
gonna,
how to use
not
that.
gonna bother anymore. Now, they did not have this in the original Sons of Liberty, but you could get a suppressor for the USP, I think. Or you had to beat the game once to get it. I don't remember, but you could get the you could find a suppressor for the USP. I don't remember how though. I guess it's a New Game Plus thing, maybe. Is that it? That's not in there. That's not. Oh well, I don't need no silencer. Or does it already come with one? No, it doesn't come with one. You can't attach a suppressor. You just have to find one. On a roll. Yeah, like that. I think in normal they add soldiers here when you beat. Right? No. Okay. That's good. Okay, give people it's. This part I don't like. Oh. Son, is that? Ah. I had the wrong I had the wrong gun. I had the wrong gun. I had the wrong gun equipped. That's. Ugh. Oh well. There's a rush back here. No. Can't believe I shot. Well, at least it was a headshot though. Need more than 9 bullets. Running low. That's not good. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, that was another close call. Handless, that's good. Ration. He named that part a cute model.
Raven?
And I do know if you shoot the Raven model, it'll do like a whole thing. Like, oh, I'm Raven. What's up?
Freeze.
I don't like this part because there's a lot of tricky fucking soldiers placed, and I hate that. I really fucking hate that. I get a lot of bullshit alerts that way, and I hate that. And the alerts in this game are annoying. I see him. I see him down there. What am I gonna do about it? Look at that. Ooh, got him.
Freeze.
Go to sleep, bitch. Bitch! Alright. Another ration. Not the wrong rations. Oh, I almost thought there was a guy there, but it's on the upper floor. Look at me, it's like bullshit. Look at this. Ooh. You know what? I think that was a bad idea. Yep.
What's going on? Respond.
You idiot.
We've lost contact with the engine room. Backup unit, check it out.
Damn it. Why didn't I let him finish? That's what you're supposed to do. You were supposed to like wait until he's done with the radio. Just... Oh, okay. I'll take it.
It was nothing. All clear.
This is where I kind of suck at. Not gonna lie. Because I know where the ones for easy are.
The situation is normal. All clear. No sign of the missing man. Everything else is normal.
It was nothing. All clear.
Okay then. Okay. Okay, that's. Yeah, nothing was wrong,
Nothing
guys.
was wrong.
Okay, that should be good. Oh, that was tough. But I know the one where you meet Solidus is a little bit harder.
Arizona Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
You gotta make sure he gets his full beauty rest. You don't want soldiers to not get their full rest. You know what I mean? Yeah, you need to stay asleep. The M9 is like really good in this game. It's one of the best guns. I think there's no enemies down here. It's like no. Yep. Now this I'm gonna use lethal guns. I don't really care about non-lethal and all that shit. I'm not a prude when it comes to that, but you know what I mean.
We have sealed the stern hatch. The lift is also under our control.
We're on the foredeck, about to descend to the holds.
Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already.
We will complete the preparations before the end of the speech.
All communications to the holds have been severed. No one is aware of our presence.
Let no one down into the holds until we are out.
Yes, sir. We will secure your exit with our lives if necessary.
There is one more thing.
Yes, sir.
My daughter, keep her safe.
Yes, sir.
Wow. So I'm like looking at DSP's playthrough of this, and he's like he's so weird. Well, whatever. We'll get into that. on. That was so dumb. They come in a straight line. They came in a straight line. Great. Line yourselves up. Let me shoot you. They were literally back to back. No, never like so easy. I would assume one would have a shield, right? Like maybe on hard they do that. Maybe on hard they come in with a shield and like, oh, we're gonna get you. That was dumb. I was just like. Amazing. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, man.
Who goes there?
You want to get in trouble here?
Oh, Shalashaska. Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the? The Colonel will be joining you soon, comrade.
Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
Right off the fringe.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses.
The men down here are definitely Marines.
So far, 45 minutes in, and this is where I'm at.
They have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much good here.
Can you see Metal Gear?
No. I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed?
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
I want to go to the beach.
Okay, Snake. Let's go over this one more
Gameplay.
time. Use this camera to get photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front right, and front left, and a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
Marking?
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear. Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot of that.
All right.
There's actually one little thing.
Just spit it out. I'm used to things going wrong.
It looks like someone's
Sus.
monitoring our transmission.
Who?
I don't have a clue. All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec?
Exactly. There's a workstation in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed. I've made arrangements so that you can send the pictures from the machine.
Arrangements?
I hitched a ride on Link 16 into US military's proprietary network. Managed to get into that workstation and overwrote a part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote.
Why bother with anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty simple, really. Look, all you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera, split the files, and encrypt them individually. The data packets can then masquerade as...
Okay. So all I have to do is push the action button in front of the computer once I have the pictures, right?
Well, sure, if you put it that way. And one more thing. The Commandant's already begun his speech, but you need to get the pictures before he's done talking. Otherwise, they'll spot you, okay?
How much time do I have?
I hacked into his personal files and took a look at the text of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more
Yeah, if you
minutes.
run down the clock,
Longer
they'll
if he
add
throws
2
in a
more
joke or
minutes.
two.
To kind of give you like a last-ditch effort.
Huh?
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there.
I like that you do that with the codec. That's kind of cool. It makes it like more like enjoyable. It gives you something to do.
At the moment,
I should
every
put the M9 just in
nation on
case.
the
I don't
globe
want
knows the specifications
I don't want to
of
blow
Metal Gear.
myself by just
Worse
having
yet,
fucking
so do a number of rogue states.
like unsuppressed lethal weapon, you know.
They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order. We, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in military affairs. Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers...
I wonder if we get the secret, you know the one where make it to the 3rd room in time.
Especially
you can
submarine and
see
air
the Marines in underwear. What if we
not to mention interference
make that
with major players.
Take that time. Okay, this one?
Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add...
I like the Easter egg with that, but I don't want to mess with that.
Proliferation.
Not feeling it.
It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. I have a daughter. And it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generation. As a soldier, I know that is my duty.
Oh, god damn it.
You must be tense. Let's do it.
Oh, fuck that one up.
Snake, respond! Snake!
We haven't played this on normal. On easy itself, it's a little bit different. This way. This
Ours
makes more
is not
sense.
the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development.
It worked out after all.
It cannot be more different in nature from the Navy's. Theirs is a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. I have a daughter. And it is my greatest wish never to
that was
have
easy.
her
That
or
was
her
easy.
children
That was easier than I thought.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration.
So I wonder if we're gonna get the Easter egg.
Is a direct result of that event.
With this. Do you know if you go there fast enough, you'll get the Easter egg? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, no Easter egg for us. That's a shame.
Metal Gear.
Maybe the Game Over did it. The Game Over fucked us.
Metal Gear Ray is amphibious, unlike the Army's Rex. It can cruise
Good.
move in undetected and make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. Like your
I didn't hear that good. I wanted to make sure I heard it. No, nope, no, you're not tense. Stop it.
You must be tense. Let's do a little stretching, shall we? Right.
Freeze.
Left.
None of them saw him go to sleep. That's cool.
Front.
I'm waiting until this is done. I don't want to
Right.
stand out.
Up.
Dooley to
Getting back to the topic at hand.
I might make noise.
This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave the Manta. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the land as we never have before. Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected, and make its landing on any shoreline.
I don't understand why Scott Dolph doesn't see Snake crawling around, you know? It's kind of weird.
I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age.
Sleep. There we go.
We have intelligence that there are anti-Metal Gear terrorists planning
Help him go to sleep. He looked very tired, guys. Okay. Oh my god, that got me a little bit.
Intruder to the left.
That kind of scared me. Oh my god, that scared me too. God damn it, Gabe, commit.
Intruder in the back.
I'll take another one.
Good.
Just for safety.
Should that actually happen, I expect you to be prepared. We cannot, will not give up Ray.
All right.
Stay on your guard at all times.
We can do this, guys.
Getting back to the topic at hand.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, intrude to the right! Intrude to the left!
Surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next.
Come on. You know, I might want to skip this too. I'm just gonna skip it, fuck it. There's no real reason to keep it.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake? The first one I'm seeing is... Oh, this is, what? Nothing. It's nothing. But this isn't a photo of Metal Gear anyway. Sorry, but you're gonna have to go back and shoot another set. I'll just make a backup of
That's
this
great.
one. What's next? Okay, that's good. The shot from the right is in the bag. Next up is... Okay, this works. It's a great front view. And the next one is... The...
I did the one on the left. I did the one on the left. Command. Okay. Okay, Otacon. Fucking. Otacon is fucking me over, man.
Even you
I did that already.
he was
Bullshit.
forced to resign after the failed cover-up costed his influence in the political community.
Dude, if I get fucked, I swear to God. I swear I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be so mad.
Taken against the future possibility of reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations would make that contingency likely. But if this theory is correct, it means that there was a calculated intent to cash in on this opportunity.
You know what it might have been, actually? I might have taken the picture, but I didn't have any space in the camera. That's probably what it was.
These corrupting forces. That is our mission.
Fuck me over, Scott.
We'll bear that in mind.
Fuck. Okay, I keep talking.
The proliferation and development of Metal Gear technology are about to
that's right. Done.
And start obsolete.
That's probably what it was, because I think on very easy and easy, they give you enough slots for like as many cameras, as many photos you want. And with this, you're just like, okay, you need a limited amount, and you know, if I didn't take the Olga picture, I probably would have been done.
Okay.
You're a pretty good photographer. All right. Still with the tanker, and he's still on the tanker.
We, the Marines, will lead the charge.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna let this roll out. It's all cutscenes anyway. I've seen the game, so I'll be right back.
That is all. Dismissed.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who the?
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer.
I'm back.
And
Back,
of
guys.
a liar.
Guess who's back?
Americans are too in love with the sound of their own voice to speak the truth.
Identify yourself.
I am Shalashaska, also called Revolver.
I do like this cutscene. This is my favorite cutscene in the game next to some others. We'll get to them when we get there. But this is a pretty good cutscene. I like this one. That's sticking my head down for no reason.
What do you want?
This machine will be quite useful.
What are you planning to do? Steal this thing?
Steal? No, I'm taking it back.
Fucking Ocelot. Taking it back. Shit. It's getting intense.
Gerlukovich. Nobody move.
Now when I saw this, I was like, oh fuck. I didn't know what was gonna happen. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have to fight the Metal Gear, I bet.
This ship now carries enough Simtex on its key structural points to blow it out of the water at the touch of this button. That's right. No one has to die needlessly.
I like the music too, it's pretty good. Like, dun, dun, dun. It's intense. Oh, I got the Metal Gear Solid 2 Another Side soundtrack, and that one, it wasn't that good of a soundtrack. I kind of regretted buying it, but I got it I got it as a collectible. Then I got the 75th anniversary CD, and my friend lost the case. I'm so fucking mad about it. I have the 25th anniversary one or the 20th, but I don't have the latest one, and that really pissed me off. I was really mad about that. Like, I still haven't forgiven the guy about it. I was like, look, I love that CD. It was like $75 because I had to import it, and you lose it. I was so mad. I'm still mad. I'm still mad about it.
Is there a point to this sad
Like, the guy is like still my friend, but I'm just like, god damn it, I love that CD. I mean, luckily I have the songs still. I have the songs on my computer, but it's just like, you know, the physical thing is gone. I still might have the case, but I don't think I have the CD. That or I have the CD and not the case. It's one of those two things. Either way, I'm still like upset about it.
But I have no intention of selling Metal Gear. As I said, I came to take it back.
Yeah.
Yes, returned to the Patriots.
The Lale Lule Lo. How's that possible?
Ocelot, have you sold us out?
I was never in your employ, Golukovich.
Are you still in league with Solidus?
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
I'm glad you noticed, comrade. I abandoned her during the Cold War.
Ah!
Metal Gear only has room for one. Golukovich,
Uh-oh.
you and your daughter will die here.
Uh-oh.
Sergei, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Traitors! Stop!
Fingers are so cold.
Show's over. If you wish to live, I suggest you run now. This ship is still in the lower New York harbor. You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
This is like a bad place to control it. Add text for VS. There has to be a way. Requested, no. Tools. Output timer.
Ocelot!
I'm trying to find. Text. I know there's a way to do it. I know there's a way.
It's been a while, brother.
Who are you?
Ah.
You know who I am.
Liquid?
Not so young anymore, eh, Snake?
I'm gonna just test it. I'm gonna put
You're drowning in time. I know what it's
current
like,
time.
brother.
What's the current time?
No wonder Naomi passed you over for the Fox Dive program.
37.
Ouch! Get out of my mind, liquid!
The price of physical prodigy.
Ah, okay, there it
You'll be
is.
another dead clone of the old man.
Okay.
Our raw materials are vintage, brother. Big Boss was in his
That's
late
good.
50s when they
Figured it.
created his.
I'm learning stuff, guys. I'm learning.
But I live on.
I'll just type out the time. I'll just type it out when I'm done with. When I get to the vamp segment, I'll just put the time on the screen and end the video. My time, at least. Yeah, I should have pencil and paper close to me so I can quickly write it down now. Yeah, so the pencil over here. I like that they have Kim Clark. A lot of people are confused with this at MGS4, what they did, but I read about this. It's in the lore, it's canon. So Ocelot cut off Liquid's arm off again because he wanted to have a little more control of when he would switch personalities. So he switched with the prosthetic. So he kept Liquid's hand, but in between, so it's a prosthetic connection. That's why it looks like that in 4. So that way he had more control in switching between personalities. And that's why he did the self-hypnosis instead of what he was doing in 4 and 2. That was just the nanomachines doing it automatically. So when he did the self-hypnosis, it's like when he was in full control, and that's when he did it. That's why it's like that. I know they didn't kind of say it in the game, but it's in the lore. I read the, it was in the MGS4 database thing that they released officially. When they released MGS4, they released that. So I would show you, but they took it down from the store, I think. So So halfway through his playthrough, by the way.
We have a problem.
We're halfway through. He's on part 6 right now. Is that right? Part 6? Yeah. We're on part 6. Look at this. I'm just finishing the tanker, and he's still at the tanker. He hasn't even made it to Olga yet. Oh my god. Ooh, this is something. I usually don't look at this kind of cutscenes because there's like no story.
No problems. Proceeding as planned.
This is what it is. I like how Ray's design is pretty good, but I always like Rex. Metal Gear Rex is always the best one, in my opinion. Rex is the best.
Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence of Snake on the scene. The cipher was most useful. I look forward to tomorrow morning's news flash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
But Solidus was not the president at the time. George Sears is not in the office at that time, so maybe also let's call him Mr. President as like as a sign of respect to the guy, maybe. Like, oh, yeah, something like that. Yeah, I'll save. So we're gonna see that I have a easy mode. See, I have that easy mode. Played it 2015. Never played it since. So let's make a new data. Okay, make a new one. Already at the plant. Already at the plant. I'm gonna beat this. Oh my god, this is
Snake,
sad.
you remember the sinking of that tanker 2 years ago?
The plant's always the hardest for me. I suck at the
Terrorists blow
plant.
a hole in an oil tanker.
Tanker's like okay
full of
because it's like
miles off the
kind
shore
of
Manhattan.
simple,
Your
but
classic
the
nightmare.
plant is a bitch. I
It didn't
hate
take long
the
for
plant.
government to put an oil fence around the whole mess. And then that massive offshore cleanup facility went up inside.
The big shell. I hear the cleanup isn't quite over yet.
It takes time. But in the meantime, the shell's become a landmark, a symbol of environmental protection.
Calling teams Alpha and Bravo. Deploy at the big shell as scheduled.
Approximately 6 hours ago, the big shell was seized by an armed group.
Do we have an ID?
Former members of the Navy SEAL Special Anti-Terrorist Training Squad Dead Cell. Russian private army members may also be involved. It's a highly trained group, and they have the big shell under complete control.
I like the suit, by the way, and the Raiden has. I like the mask and everything. I wish you could keep the mask. If you can. Feels bad, man.
Get ready to fast rope down to Shell 1. 5 minutes to ETA. Alpha, your top priority is to rescue and safeguard the President. Team Bravo, watch out for Stillman's back and get those C4s disarmed.
What are their demands?
$30 billion.
$30 billion? What makes them think they can get that much?
There was a government-sponsored tour going on at the big shell that day.
Hostages, huh?
A VIP from one of the major conservation groups, and one from our own government. The most important person in a sense.
The most important person?
James
Johnson. James Jones. Dean
Once
Jones.
the demands are met, the terrorists intend to blow the big shell out of the water.
And the crude will ignite, turning the Manhattan Harbor into an inferno.
That's not the worst-case scenario. If the chlorides being used to decontaminate the seawater go up with the oil, toxins containing catastrophic levels of dioxins will be released. In other words, the bay's ecosystem will be wiped out, and the sea will turn into a toxic soup for centuries, becoming the worst environmental disaster in history. You have 2 mission objectives.
Kind of get why Raiden's voice is like this in the beginning, but then later on he's like, he has a normal voice.
And 2, disarm the terrorists by any means necessary.
Oh, it's Big Daddy. Big Daddy's here. Didn't DSP make that joke in the first run? Like, oh, it's Big Daddy.
Is this a joint effort?
No. Foxhound remains a covert body. Don't alert them to your presence. That is an order.
Yeah, cool breeze.
This is Snake. I'm now inside Strut A of Shell 1.
How are things?
We're in luck. Looks like there are no sentries posted here.
What's the visibility?
The lights on the plant struts are functioning. I won't have to use the IR goggles.
Any problems?
There was a brand new hole cut through the oil fence. There's someone else besides me that wanted to get in badly.
That's not possible.
What about SEAL Team 10?
They landed on the roof of the big shell as planned. And by the way, Snake, we're changing your code name for all following communication.
What's wrong with Snake?
Just a precaution. You are now designated Raiden.
Raiden.
All right,
Jason.
Raiden. You've already covered infiltration
Jason.
and VR training.
I've completed 300 missions in VR. I feel like some kind of legendary mercenary.
Okay, we'll skip that part. Make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to reach you,
that's so weird. Reach you, contact you.
When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
All right. I'll contact you if anything changes.
First, make your way to the upper section of the big shell.
How do I get up to the next level?
There's an elevator at the far end of that area. Use that.
Sounds good.
Your new sneaking suit uses electrofiber technology, a byproduct of fiber optics research. The texture isn't far removed from rubber, but the material protects against a wide range of toxic substances. The suit itself has a wide array of built-in sensors. It is referred to as smart skin in military R&D. Data about damage to different regions of the body, including blood loss.
It's a pretty good design. I like the shoulder.
And the intravenous
shoulder
nanomachines
pads
to create a feedback system.
The skull, skeleton. Yeah, I really like
the suit
it.
applies varying pressure to major internal organs to maximize performance.
I like this Raiden a lot more than MGS4 Raiden, I'll be
call
honest.
this the skull suit in Foxhound.
MGS4 Raiden was his fan service. I didn't like that.
Appropriate somehow.
Like, there's good fan service and there's like too much, and 4 has too much.
The hatch with a circular handle will open into the elevator area. Locate the hatch first.
I know you don't start with the M9 on easy and above.
Copy
Very
that.
easy to give you the
Moving
M9.
on
like,
to main
instantly.
mission objectives.
See, they don't give you shit. Garrett, it's unfair. God damn, there was that used to be open. I think it's this one. Too hard to see when he's in the goggles. That's the only downside. Wow, that was very useful. Just want to. Why is it so hard? Fuck it. I'm just gonna go around this way. I know there's like an item you get here too. Direction, but you get the. I think you get the M9 from here. You know, like. But I think they give you a gun regardless. It has to be a way to get the M9. Because like, why wouldn't they give you the M9? No. This would be like a game that wants you to be non-lethal, you know. So let's see why they would not have the M9. Not there. Weird. Phone call. Who's calling? That's. I don't think there's anyone important because I don't recognize the phone number, so. You can call again if it's important. It's weird. I guess they don't give you the M9 at the beginning because they want you to have, they want you to be challenged. Oh, you know, that was dumb.
I've sighted an enemy sentry.
It was a very quick cutscene anyway.
AN-94 and a Makarov. Those grenades, all his equipment, is Russian-made.
Must be a Gerlukovich man.
Gerlukovich?
A Russian private army that was in line to work with the Shadow Moses takeover group 4 years ago.
What's their stake in this one?
They must have made a deal, an arrangement with the terrorists. They become a band of mercenaries, an army without a country.
Colonel, there's definitely another intruder in here besides me.
That's not a possibility.
Not a team. Looks like a solo job.
One man.
We may not know who he is, but he managed to take care of every sentry in the area. They're all out cold. Whoever he is, he's got some skills.
We need to get an ID. But for now, you can take advantage of the situation and get to work.
I know,
There's a terminal in front of the elevator.
Cool.
A node.
That was like taking numbers. I thought it was like someone.
Not nerd. Node.
That's not important for the
Use the node to gain access to the Big Shell's facilities.
I hate
network.
having.
Then what?
Pull up the map of the structure. That'll let you activate the Soliton radar.
The Soliton radar? True. That radar came in useful during VR training.
A radar system uses biological magnetic fields as input. These estimated enemy positions are projected onto a map according to reference points collected via GPS signals and field personnel reports. We need to get to the map through the Big Shell's node to put this data processing to practical use. The node unit is about 3 feet high, should be colored blue. Each area has at least one.
How do I gain access?
Just push the action button in front of the node. The nanomachines in your body will take care of the security clearance and allow you access to the node. Complete the procedure before those sentries gain consciousness. If they spot you, you won't be able to gain access for a while. Stay on guard.
Got it.
Where do we fit this? Here and... That's great. Nationality. Where is Greek? Spain. Alright. Granada. Greece! Yeah, there it is. But on. Real-time cutscenes full screen. Catching on. Full view. Oops. Alright.
Good work, Raiden.
The radar should be functioning now?
Remember your VR training sessions. The tool is exactly the same one. It maps the terrain as well as the position of enemy personnel. The bright dot in the middle is you, Raiden. The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it. It gets jammed easily, I'm afraid. It's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful. The Big Shell's layout map should now be available after touching the start button.
How do I save the mission data?
Oh, here we
I've
go.
set aside
Here we go.
proprietary
Story
frequency
time.
for saves, and an analyst to work on the data too.
Jack, is everything all right?
What are you doing here?
Jack, can you hear me?
Rose, you're not supposed to be involved. What's going on?
Jack, I'm a part of this mission.
Colonel, what the hell is going on?
Raiden, meet the mission analyst. She'll be overseeing the data saving and support.
Why her?
The Foxhound analyst that was supposed to take part in this mission was in an accident. Rosemary was brought in as a replacement.
An accident?
And according to the
Oh, Lord,
files, she knows you better than anybody else.
Rose may be in the service, but an intelligence analyst is no field officer.
Not to worry. She has our technical staff at her disposal.
She's never been a part of a field mission. This is insane.
I have my own reasons for selecting her for this mission, soldier.
Colonel, I fail to see...
I know your VR training performance in and out, but sometimes that's not enough. You're familiar with the Shadow Moses incident?
You know I covered it in VR.
If there's a crucial tactical detail that case taught us, it was the power of the operative's will to survive.
I was trained to fight. My personal feelings have no place in a mission.
We've learned that it doesn't work that way. And on the field, you need all the help you can get.
Jack, you're stuck with me whether you like it or not.
Rose, no.
You need
Man.
someone to watch your back. But I have conditions that need to be met, Colonel.
What is it?
I'll perform my duties and save that mission data, but I'm aware that technically I'm not part of the mission control team. After all, I'm just a normal girl who's worried
She's just
about
a
Jack.
normal girl,
But that
guys,
means,
okay?
Colonel,
She's not
that I am
abnormal.
not
She doesn't have any
required to follow your
superpowers. She's
orders
a
outside
normal
of my
girl.
immediate duties. Jack is not simply a field personnel for me to track. His safety comes first to me, not the mission. And because of that, I will be monitoring and keeping a record of every communication you have with him, Colonel.
Given the circumstances, you're free to do what you see fit.
Hey, I prefer this to being kept in the dark waiting.
I'd like to make a request, if I may.
Of course.
His handle is Raiden. For the duration of the mission, could you call him that?
Yes, sir. All right, Raiden. Let me know when you're ready to turn in a save. The proprietary save
gosh.
frequency is 140.96. I just
Cool.
switched
Cool, dude.
frequencies. Jack,
What?
do you know what day it is tomorrow?
January 3rd?
April 30th. Is there something special about it?
Isn't there?
Oh my
I
gosh.
can't remember. I'm
Tripping
sorry.
like crazy.
Oh well, I'll keep trying till I hear the answer. I'm gonna let
Well,
you go
April
now,
30th,
Jack. Take
nothing
care.
important happens. Oh shit.
Raiden.
Oh fuck.
I'm under enemy fire. Secure the perimeter. Stay on the lookout.
made it. That always gets me too. When I don't have a gun, it always fucks me because I always suck at hand-to-hand in this game. The one part I will tell you I'm gonna suck at the most is getting the retina scan. I fucking suck at that. I keep doing that every time I want to do it. I just flip them over. And it's like, you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to keep them awake and then just drag them.
The terrorists call themselves
Terrible.
Sons of
So like,
Liberty.
tell me that, why can I just open his
The name
eye?
of their leader is Solid Snake.
The hero of
See, I
Shadow
wish he kept the
Moses?
helmet. Pretty cool,
That's why you
but-
changed my code name.
Right, but he can't
At least you
be
can
the
see
Solid
see
Snake.
first person.
He
better,
died
so.
2 years ago on that tanker
There's
after
that.
it blew it sky high.
Could he have survived?
Not a chance.
They're hide. They're hide, dude.
Colonel, I'm on the roof. There are no sentries, but it would only take one to spot me in this light.
You never had daylight VR training after all. Stay extra sharp until you can find a node to log in from.
What about the commandos?
SEAL Team 10 has landed on struts B and C.
And the president?
Seems he was spotted on strut B.
Strut B?
I kind of want to skip this too, but it won't be fair to DSP.
The
I'm going
big
to give him
shell
a chance
is
to catch
comprised of
up.
shells 1 and 2. Each unit consists of a central core and 6 struts
Dude,
surrounding
he's still on the tanker.
So the whole thing is shaped like 2 hexagons connected end on end.
it. Exactly. And you're on the roof of strut A, shell 1 at the moment. First, get to a node. Log into the network.
Got it.
I saw that you walked right under the camera, and for a second I thought he was gonna be able to get away with it. I was like, what the fuck? And, we get the M9 first, guys. There's some Easter egg to do here, but I don't remember the Easter egg. I really don't remember it.
Raiden, SEAL Team 10 is in.
Do we really have no line of communication with the SEALs?
They don't know a thing about us. You know we work in the dark, and this mission is no exception. Only a few people know about your presence here. There's no need for concern. This operation is under Pentagon's direct command, and the NSDT came from the Vice President and the Secretary of Defense. Your mission may be top secret, but it's gone through the usual channels.
I don't know if there's any C4 here. I know there's claymores that are eventually put there. You know how it is. Strip A pump room.
I'll go check the roof. I'll leave the first floor to you, okay?
Understood.
Was that cartwheel really necessary?
Colonel, I've located the node, but it's under heavy surveillance. I can't get in any closer.
Distract them. Try making some noise to draw their attention away.
How?
Yeah.
Flatten yourself against a wall.
I'm not gonna do that. You got the idea. Bitch.
Got one.
It's not important. Kodak. I'm already close to the fucking what's it called? Vamp scene. Yeah, see, I'm already there. I'm already there. And he's still on the tanker. Ugh. Sad. Sad day for him.
Raiden, watch out. There are sentries posted on the connecting bridge. They will spot you if you continue on course.
Any recommendations?
Use the hanging mode.
Hanging?
Hanging?
Whoa.
Face
man.
any waist-high railing and push the action button to clear the railing and hang over the side. Once there, you can move sideways while keeping out of enemy sight.
All right, I'm giving it a try.
Don't forget the grip gauge.
Is that glitch?
It will
Because he's
keep
all
decreasing
blue
during
in
a
that.
hanging maneuver, and once it
Seems
runs
a little,
out, you will
that's not
fall.
supposed to be what it is.
Copy that.
Wait a second. I just intercepted new intelligence on the operation being executed by SEAL Team 10.
Intercepted?
As I said before, they need to be kept in the dark about our presence.
So we just listen in.
I'm patching it through.
This is Alpha Zero. We have the president. Is he safe? He is safe. What about the package? Tell the guys upstairs that we've secured the package.
Easy money.
Good work. Your retrieval is on the way. Come on home. Roger that. Holy! Alpha Zero, report. Damn it, cover the president! Come in, Alpha Zero. This is Alpha Zero. We're under attack. This is crazy. Is that... Alpha Zero, respond.
Is that David Hayter?
All Alpha, respond.
Raiden,
I want to hear that again.
the president's life is in danger.
He
Head to
sounded like
Struck
David Hayter,
B
like
now.
like Pliskin, you know? You know? Know what I mean? Look at this. Amazing. Amazing. They're good. Capture this. No? No mean? That's bad. That's good.
What's going on?
That's
Alpha, respond!
That's pretty good. Dropping stones. Okay.
are you?
Five today. Or rather, 6.
Get down!
Where is he? What's these be doing? Is he even there? Oh, he is. He's being a clown.
Strange smell. You smell like... Are you?
It has to be. Shoot him! What are you waiting for?
Vamp,
Yeah, Queen?
are you all done cleaning up?
Yes, but wait till I tell you what I found.
Something interesting?
I'll tell you in person. Where are you?
In the central unit with the president.
Be right there.
Hold on. I'm not an enemy. Calm down. My name is Pliskin.
Did he even put all
Iroquois
yet?
Pliskin.
Come on.
Lieutenant
Tell
Junior
me he
Gray.
did. He did, okay. I was about to say.
Are you a Navy SEAL? How did you get in?
Fast rope descent from a Navy chopper.
Have I seen you before?
That suit. Are you Foxhound?
That's right.
Foxhound was disbanded. Huh? Where were you before Foxhound? Delta
No,
Force?
I didn't like Snake's outfit there. He looked pretty cool. I liked him without. For
was
some
part of the
reason, I
Army's
never liked
Force
Snake with the
21
bandana.
trials.
Force
Like, it was
21.
fine. It
That's
was a
about
fine
tactical
design.
IT
Like, it wasn't like, oh,
deployment, right?
it's terrible, but I kind of liked it without him.
Any field experience?
No,
It
not
looked pretty
really.
cool.
So
to
this
me.
is your first.
I've had extensive training, the kind that's indistinguishable from the real thing.
Like what?
Sneaking mission 60.
I hate the VR missions, by
Weapons
the way.
80.
Least favorite part of the
VR, huh?
least favorite
But
mission.
realistic in every way.
A virtual grunt of the digital age. That's just great.
That's far more effective than live exercises.
You don't get injured in VR, do you? Every year, a few soldiers die in field exercises.
There's pain sensation in VR and even a sense of reality and urgency. The only difference is it isn't actually happening.
That's the way they want you to think, to remove you from the fear that goes with battle situations. War is a video game. What better way to raise the ultimate soldier?
So you're saying that VR training is some kind of mind control?
Right. What's going on?
The Alpha team from Navy SEAL 10 is dead. No, a single survivor.
The kid's wired with nanomachines.
What about the president?
Looks like they
I
took
will
him
say, when they kept talking about
somewhere
nanomachines, I
else.
thought it was like some disease.
You
Like, I
said
thought
there was a
Foxeye was the
survivor from SEAL
nanomachines.
Team 10.
Yeah.
But it was the other way
Lieutenant
around. Like,
J.
nanomachines
G.
and Foxeye are two different things.
Has he seen your face?
What?
This is a top secret mission. No one can know that we're involved.
It's a little too late for that.
Yeah, why did you take off your mask, Ryan? You came in.
What's up?
Take a look.
What the hell?
A Navy captain.
You all right?
Give me a few minutes. Must have lost a few more pints than I thought.
What was that man just now?
That blood-sucking freak. That was Vamp. He's Romanian, a wizard with knives, as you saw.
The way he moved didn't seem human.
You won't see that in VR, I guarantee.
What is he?
One of the members of Dead Cell.
Dead Cell? Him?
A special forces unit created by
They used to have a neo-Nazi in that group too.
The name
That
was
wasn't the
originally
concept
intended
art.
to reflect
But
its
they
anti-terrorist
scrapped him
functions.
because
The unit
they were
would
like, oh,
launch
that's a little
unannounced
too far.
assaults on government complexes for the ultimate terrorism simulation. They were needed to show VR troopers like you how to deal with the real thing. But around the time their original leader died in prison, the unit began to unravel. They were always close to the edge, but they became more and more extreme, began to go after US allies, even civilians. We estimate that no fewer than 100 people died as a result of accidents the Dead Cell arranged on their own. They were out of control, and it all came to a head 6 months ago.
What happened?
The unit was devastated. There are only 3 left now, and you just saw one of them.
Why would they go after the big shell?
How should I know? I told you they were on the lunatic fringe.
What about their leader? He says he's Solid Snake.
Snake died 2 years ago.
You mean the incident that made this big shell necessary in the first place?
Right, and he was the one that sank that tanker.
But he's a legend.
Legends are usually bad news. There's not a lot of difference between heroes and madmen.
You're saying Snake is still alive and pulled another one?
No, he's not involved in this one. His body was positively ID'd 2 years ago.
Snake is dead.
And buried.
And buried. He's there.
What about the other soldiers?
We'll get there when we get
equipment too.
Former Soviet military. They're probably mercenaries. The Big Shell is
I just like Big Shell. It's my least favorite part of the game. Because it's so repetitive. You're just going around in circles. I hate it. I really hate this part of the game.
And you came in alone to boot?
But the story is good. The story is the only thing that keeps me playing. To be honest.
Can't tell me, huh? Fine with me.
Other than that, if the story wasn't good, I wouldn't. I really wouldn't care about 2.
Keep it anyway. May come in handy.
I just don't like the environment in 2. The environment's like the biggest issue in this game. I need to find the M9. I don't want to use the USB. It's. See a way to get. I don't know where they put the M9. They put it somewhere.
Aren't you going to answer him?
The BC connecting bridge.
We need to get there. Can you handle it?
I need a few more minutes. Remember my frequency. It's 141.80.
141.80. Got it.
I've been briefed on this plant's layout. If you need information on the place or about Dead Cell, contact me. You're using nano communication, right?
Yeah, but I can patch into your frequency.
Hey, what's your name?
He's so proud of that.
Raiden.
Raiden? Strange code name.
Makes up for the boring one my parents gave me.
Maybe I'll find out someday.
He knows what's up, man. He knows. Do this, so you get the map of this place. Then I'm gonna save, and then I'm gonna quit because I already did this far. I don't think it's so calm. 1.80. I want to keep his frequency. They'll like calling him sometimes. I'm really planning this out just for USB to catch up. Hopefully, all my dicking around will.
He's asleep?
Alright. I'm gonna save. What's up?
What's up, Jack?
Not much, Rose. Long day at work. This is my first run on normal. I after I played easy, I just didn't like it because I didn't like having to go to each codec terminal later on in the game, and I hated fighting
Jack, do you remember what
the Metal
day
Gear
tomorrow
radios.
is?
Because like on easy, maybe very easy, they give you like like half the amount, but on like normal and easy, they give you the full amount.
Figure it
I
out.
don't like that.
It's important.
How important?
Important enough, and we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Why not now?
Tomorrow seems more appropriate. I need all the help I can get so that I won't chicken out anyway.
Is that the reason you decided to be part of this mission? Okay, I'm gonna finish this thing by tomorrow no matter what.
You know I'll do everything I can to help you.
Rose, there's something I need you to do as an analyst.
What is it?
It has to do with Solid Snake. The leader of this takeover incident is claiming that he's Snake himself.
The legendary mercenary?
I need as much data on him as possible.
Cute.
Everything they have on him after the Shadow Moses incident.
He's dead now, isn't he?
Yes. Should be a burial record somewhere, too. You should be able to request top-level security clearance from the Colonel. That should get us into the most classified material.
I'm on it. I'll contact you as soon as I find out something.
Alright,